laning stage. They don't quite get like that same aggression as like maybe like 2 years ago, where you'd always see this rotation of like Hector's playing a stun in the carry lane, right? He gets the stun into the rotation from mid.
Speaking of some rotations, Ame in a lot of trouble as they run him down. He might just be dead as the chase continues. That is a first blood. Whisper claiming this early. You get this start for a Visage can be very scary as the lane goes on.
One of the big things is
Gets out of there just barely.
It's the whittling down though, right?
Zinq is walking behind him though on the mid lane.
Yeah, and this has been something for these Miranas.
Oh, a nice move. Zinq, it's got him caught. Can he survive? Fairy Fire, try and turn. Oh, C Smile able to live. C Smile gets the kill first. Oh, he turned a catastrophe into something still not great, but
go over those uphill kills. And unfortunately, you're not getting any more attacks with those higher levels.
I also think the scary thing is that since it's maxed, you want to always use it. But
yeah, that's true.
For it now, Chrono connects onto 2, and Gojira immediately there with the big ulti. Rolls through, tries to interrupt. Will it be enough? Silence now onto C Smile. He'll die, but they get 2 in turn. Now trying to get a little bit of separation. A good roll ends up bringing down Stinger, but then the cookie, and now onto Ame. A couple more punches. Hector has him for the double kill. They get the invis to try and survive through this, and nothing to say, still sticking around, but he might have stuck around a bit too long. Do they have any detection? This is going to grant them an Aegis.
That was so much patience here from LGD.
There's also this perfect ward. Beastcoast watches the entire LGD, walks into the roach.
Oh! Just jumps in though! They didn't get out in time, and the Snapfire ultimate coming down. Will it be enough damage? Dodges back away from the silence, away from the stun. Nothing to say, trying to get aggro here. But with the rest of Beastcoast chasing, that is Chrono down, and they need to get some more here. They try and pull in, nothing to say. He's controlled, he's gonna be killed. Can they find any more? They don't get the Aegis carrier, but they do find Undying Pango.
Yeah, close to also bringing down the Slardar there too, but it feels a lot better.
You know that they're gonna be in the triangle. Can they take this fight though? They're gonna be underneath a Beast Coast ward. The smoke on smoke action. They know they're in the area. Arrow, Hector, he gets bashed right at the start. Roll through, round 2, can he get it off in time? BKB out, wants to jump forward, finds a couple, but it's not a great target. The Chrono, he catches Ame on the backside. Immediately, C Smile right on top, they find him, but do they have the control? The birds drop a couple more stuns, force staff to the low ground, keeps them fine for now. Faith Beyond ready to fight, going toe-to-toe against C Smile, and now on to Whisper. They're in trouble, they gotta get the hell out of here, and Beastcoast lose it as LGD say no.
Nothing to say. He silently, after the roll, he walks all the way towards the mid lane. He's following Hector because he's
gets a little bit of separation. C Smile also not forced to use that BKB.
Wow, very interesting. That's an expensive start to a fight to go for BKB on the edge kill like that. And Hector now has a Manta as well, so isn't going to be forced that BKB necessarily early.
Looking for the chase. Big jump. Nothing to say. Will he get it off? He does. Rolling around back and forth, but they've already killed off the Undying. Now looking for nothing to say. They get him caught. And the Chrono on the side. Ame, he's in trouble with the Manta, the batches. Do they have enough to bring him down? BKB gets a little bit of separation. They don't have Manta to take off that silence. So Ame is going to get back forward.
Gojira.
C Smile jumped right at the start. Where's the save? Cookie out. The wave will see. Gets out of there. Oh my God, the cookie save. It actually worked. But Whisper, he's the one that's caught now. Force staff. Dude, Beast Coast, they're covering each other really well, but I'm not sure if it's going to be enough. Faith Beyond is too strong on this Slardar. Stinger controlled, also killed. LGD find another win here. And this time, Roche is ready for him.
Oh, you saved your Storm. That part's great, but obviously not having the Chrono there, they can't really fight their strengths as a team. But all over the map right now from like Whisper, Stinger, and Hector through a lot of this game to try and keep them in it.
Oh, jumps, back line, Whisper, getting enough separation, and Faith Beyond might be in a little bit of trouble. He's pretty far forward. They get the pull for round 2. Hector gets a good Chrono, but it doesn't find the Drow. That's not good enough. He's gonna kill off that Undying. C Smile gets some separation. Ame wanted to chase, but can't quite go for it. Nothing to say, backs away. And the Tombstone is down, so they find 2 kills in the midst of the age.
He can even hit the Void in the Chrono and kind of dissuade him from killing his teammates. So both of them are going to be kind of playing this cat and mouse game where Void doesn't want to show because he always wants to be able to Chrono, and Drow doesn't want to show until he sees the Void. So everyone else is going to have to throw their bodies in. I think that's why Faith Beyond keeps going first.
jumps first. There's an opening, and can they bring him down? Yes. Why dead? Uses the chrono on Faithbeyond, and two of his other teammates also.
Really
they go rolling inside. They will bring down one, but nothing to say. Still ready to fight. But look at him. K1 right on top of Ame. The Shadow Blade keeping him alive.
Faithbeyond bought back.
Can they do it? Round two of the ZQ. They turn, they bash, they crush. See Smile doesn't have any mana left. Has to get out of there. Whisper playing a little bit of intercept at the moment, but with the chase down, Ame coming in. Hector turns, tries to bring him down. Oh my goodness gracious! And kill him off. 3 dead for nothing. This fight is looking all LGD. As Whisper also, he too will die.
Yeah, they went for a cheap start to that fight, just throwing the kisses on the Undying, trying to get themselves just one leg up in this engagement, but then
Beyond in trouble, starting to drop down low, but not dead yet. Bouncing back and forth, and See Smile barely survives through that one. As they will find the arrow onto Hector. Manta jumps out, jumps back in. Chrono! Oh, he did it to him! And now Mirana already hit, turns on the Ame, looks for a couple more punches. And Faithbeyond, he survived through so much of this, but as they chase him through the river, usually Slardar strong there. Not this time. 100 seconds dead. The time walk in and back out was exactly what they needed.
from the brink of death into a
They're already in position.
Gojira, okay.
They're just ready to go, man.
Yeah, he doesn't want any blinks happening.
And a full bot refresher. Jumps forward, pulls onto one. Ame controlled. And they have enough. The BKB, the turnaround. Trying to back out of there. Hector right on top of Ame, but they've already killed one.
Of course it was the eggs, right? You know?
Oh, yeah.
Axe from Roche.
Yeah, of course.
He was already queued up. He's 4,000 gold, but
Wants to chase. ZQ also going to drop now 10k gold in the lead. Beastcoast looking to come in here, shock the world, take down LGD. We'll see if they can do it in this game one. Summons, waiting for that next creep wave to come through.
no more roll now, though. It's a really big tool that the LGD needs to use. Nothing to say his whole build is kind of around using the roll to extend the fight.
Gets vision, misses on the jump. See Smile backs out. Hector, control onto one. They find the Drow in the back. Right on top of him in the meantime. ZQ is there too. Gojira lost his mind, lost his life, but the jump in and they find nothing to say. Oh God, Hector, he's taking so much damage with the marksmanship and the amp. Chase, nothing to say, looking for it. The crush is there, a couple of punches, but K1 gets out.
Whisper's coming in.
He's right on top. See Smile finding Bash and trying to kill. Will it be enough? The Hex is there, a couple more punches. Ame's dead. Whisper barely survives through. K1 jumps in, finds Undying, trying to bring him down. Ame is still beaten though. He's got a ton of damage. K1 has to be careful. A couple more marksmanship rocks is all he needs, but he gets away again. No, Bango! Nothing to say, he salvages it. They jump in and get the kills. Beastcoast, they get a lot of objectives, but LGD, they're not out yet.
The mega creeps, though.
That is rough. They're gonna get some D wards open up their jungle to let Ame get some more farm. But eventually we'll be pulled back in.
Now, keep in mind though, you know, like you said, there's no buyback on Hector, right? Oh, okay, big jump.
Jump, finds one. That's a quick kill onto Y, and with no buyback, this fight just got a little bit harder. Faithbeyond looking, they wanted to defend that ward, but it's a bit too dangerous. Faithbeyond under the moonlight shadow, the birds with Whisper right on top, walks in vision, gets him there. Hex, Chrono, connects, Faithbeyond, also nothing to say, they got him. Second round Chrono ready to go, waiting for their moment though. Do they have the mana? Hector jumps in, gets the Chrono onto Ame, and the chase comes. See Smile, Aeon Disc, it keeps him alive for a moment, but only a moment. Although he gets moments as Roche is about to respawn.
And 4 seconds.
And usually they're in the position, he zips right through the
good blink.
Right now.
Good blink away. See Smile just threatening, but look at him.
They just missed it.
The tier 4s are going down. They need to get back home. Nobody's home at the Ancient. The fight is going on. LGD might just lose this game while the fight is happening. Nobody is home. All the creeps, they're pretty strong. Beastcoast gets some help from Love as those catapults are going to bring him down one by one. Faithbeyond trying to stop it.
Disarm.
Do they even get any damage onto the Ancient defense of the Ancients? Whisper moves on in with the birds ready to take it down. A couple more punches is all they need. LGD trying to hold on, desperately doing everything they can, but GG is called. Beastcoast take game number 1.
Aster.
moments that I've seen as a Faceless with, where he goes in, scouts things out, and then comes back in with a sharp place. It's a really nice chrono.
But that happens so often, right? Where it felt like they could have won the fight on the side of PSG.LGD if they just managed to burst that Void down, but a couple of times they just fell so short to killing him, and the tides of the entire fight would turn. And honestly, that really was just the story of the game. Which team was able to kite the other team better? Which team was able to play the longer fights better? And of course, when you were baiting out these cooldowns, these force-offs, you could go back in, and Beastcoast just had the tools to go on LGD's heroes and punish them. But I really do have to say, they came in with such confidence today. Even when LGD went for that first Roche, Hector with the chrono instantly. He didn't care that they got the Aegis. He didn't care that they were fighting versus undying on a choke point. He went in, he chronoed them. They got the Mortimer's Kisses. Maybe didn't turn into a really good kill or fight. They got like maybe one target, but the fact that they're able to take these plays and make these moves without needing anything just says so much about their mental state right now. So that was so impressive.
I actually just realized something with what Lacoste was saying that totally eluded me up until this point. These are the two rosters with the most
Skews.
There's a crit as well.
Okay, cool. Fair enough.
It used to be very stable in the lanes, and now it's able to lose lane a lot more, and also just BKBs just keep getting stronger and stronger, so anytime you don't have spells that deal with BKB, you're stunned faster than BKB.
Ooh, Gojira going down and dropping. Whisper can't get there in time to save, so Ame gonna draw first blood.
All right, we'll see what Gojira can do this game on the Nyx Assassin next year. Yeah.
These things work well together. We'll get a Spike Carapace Sun into another one, chasing forward. If they can get Faith Beyond, this would be big. We'll go for the call. Couple more punches coming through, and we'll get a few more spins along the way. Stinger's not careful. He might have gone down, but they do manage to bring him. And in fact, underneath the tower, LGD make a solid move with that Marcy rotating.
You know, sometimes you die under the tier 1, sometimes you get killed under the tier 1.
Yes, look at that net worth lead, 3,000 at 8 minutes.
That's positioning. Under the tower, like there's two
Chrono.
TPs in.
They're going. Chrono going to be used. Marcy under control. Why is there? Going to send back Gojira. I don't know if they have the damage for this. They might get one
They have the
kill.
TPs. It's okay.
A lot of them. Avalanche toss, a couple more punches, but nothing to say also shows up. See Smile in some trouble, will get stunned, but that's just to try and get some separation. As they toss in the CM, Stinger is going to be left to the walls. See Smile, what are you doing? Oh no, Arena down though. They're just trying to keep the fight going a little bit longer. Faith Beyond, do they have the damage for this? I'm not so sure. Arena breaks, Spear goes down.
Everybody
A whole lot of action going on as 10 heroes down bottom. LGD, they're coming out on top.
The 5-hero swarm assembles down here. They delay the fight with the Chrono. TPs come from Beastcoast. TPs come from LGD.
And on potentially his elimination game, they're giving him this axe. He's completely controlling it.
They were trying to come in here and hold this high ground, I think, thinking that there might be like a move coming through, right? And they're beginning to scout now. Trying to grab
Smile.
Y.
Avalanche wants a toss back, gets it onto one, but the call, the interrupt, will it be enough? See Smile, they get one kill onto the disruptor, immediately have to run away. Gojira, mana burn, Stinger also there, looking for the slow, but the dunk, it's queued up, it's coming, trying to separate, still living, and gets a little juke. Where'd he go? He went behind the tree, jumps in, Faith Beyond, he says no.
He let him think he was getting away with it, you know? But the Blink Dagger makes sure he'll have that cleanup as long as someone keeps the vision on him. And, well, deja vu here.
Very, very scary. And LGD, they're just going as, you know, a stack of 5 around the map, taking objective after objective.
I think this is where kind of the draft talked about the Void versus last game.
Yeah.
There's no snap for these Chronos.
And there it is, the call, the connection, and Whisper dead. All it takes is a second. LGD keep the train going. And, well, Y is there. Gonna get hit with the ulti. A little avalanche coming through, and Ame lifted up in the air. Just trying to get away from there. They have no way to catch him, though, so Ame will escape.
He's going for the
danger was coming his way, is already backing out of there. And they won't be able to find him. They might have been TPing in vision.
We might start seeing some of those like glimpse wards come out from these situations when they're trying to run away from you.
Nothing to say, just running in. They're ready to go. Frostbite, Faith Beyond, still looking for the chase. Ava toss, Spear dead. Okay. Got him.
Oh, and he wants to jump in.
Round 2 of this one, can they bring him down? Whisper is there, has a spear from up on the high ground. But the Marcy jumps in and immediately explodes one. Gonna dunk 2, pulls in K1, has to run away. But chase is coming, they got him caught. K1 done.
See Smile as well brought back.
Oh, they keep on falling. Another one in the area. See Smile does manage to TP out of there, but LGD, they came to play in game 2.
Oh, it started so well too, actually managing to get the Leshrac, but they had to commit everything that they had at that point. And then the Chrono, like maybe if they had just ran after that Chrono, there was a hope. Because Faith no one would be able to chase down, but now Gojira trying to get away with the Vendetta.
It doesn't look like it's going to happen there. Spike Carapace running out with a bunch of heroes in tow and having him right on target. This is going to be some more armor in for Faith Beyond.
Okay, though.
Okay, they got one kill.
Delayed for a
Why?
kill.
Okay, maybe not.
Showing up.
Smile. Marcy, spear back. Got him. Whisper finding a target, but Marcy gets out. Can they bring down Faith Beyond? Hector just hitting creeps. They don't have nearly enough damage, it feels like, to bring him down. See Smile. Avatar's dead. Beastcoast, they extend the fight and manage to make something out of nothing.
And that's all from the fancy footwork of that Nyx assassin, right? Gojira's got 6 feet. That's that. We are well known for just not really doing a whole lot on the map, but ensuring that those neutral creeps die.
Why you got to do that too soon, man? Unbelievable. Well, 9 to 15, spear down, the call to turn, and Whisper in some trouble. See Smile throws out one salvo of spells, Zinq living through it. Whisper is in trouble and going to die, and in fact, they picked a fight with the wrong combo. Gojira tries to move into position, stun is there, and K1 moves. Where's the damage? Do they have enough? The CM ulti actually brings down Faith Beyond.
Nice hold on the Chrono, too. Not wasting it there. No panic in terms of a turnaround play there, maybe from the Marcy or something.
This game's been a lot slower from Hector.
As you can see, Beastcoast dodge away. Whisper still hiding out. The scan connects. That might make him think that he TP'd away. But he's still, in fact, in the area. Spear shows.
Oh, down bottom at the same time. That's a fresh BKB.
That is a big one. Zinq goes down. Faith Beyond trying to make something of it. Why? Catches with the arena, looking for the bigger target. He wants Hector. Faith Beyond leaves C Smile behind to find the bigger prize, and Gojira dead too. The glimpse, they had all the time in the world. C Smile tries to TP out. Not gonna happen. LGD keep this going.
This is one of those games you're going to watch and you're going to go queue up Disruptor later and it might not look this good. You know, this is one of the best situations you can be on this hero. You have all this follow-up damage. All you got to do is bring him back to the fight afterwards. You're so far ahead, keeping the snowball rolling, and now right onto the high ground with a Leshrac.
His static storms are also been amazing. He always is catching them like tiny specifically. He'll wait just as the tiny blinks in, catches him, breaks up the combo with the silence, and it's just really hard to play into.
Oh, and they find him. Another kill here as CM did not stand a chance. LGD, they just keep running at them. Jump spear, looking for it. Do they have enough for the Leshrac? Arena down. A good stun. Gojira there. Can they get the kill? Nothing to say. Living through. He's getting out of there. He's starting to get brought down, though. Hector on top and finds Ame. Almost gets a kill. He leaves him behind. Ame, he survives. They bring down the Aegis now. They were waiting for it. They're hoping for a bigger hit, but it's not going to be there. Spear, connection, a glimpse back onto one. See Smile in far, tossing it to his teammates, trying to keep himself alive, but it won't happen. The Rock Man is brought down, and LGD still standing tall.
They're running out of gas here on Beastcoast.
Hoping for something, anything. Ame. Oh my God! That one hurt. The taunt, the spear, the connection. Hector trying to survive through this. They've left for a very long time, though. Wait a minute. See Smile, the rest of Beastcoast, are they doing it? It doesn't quite look like it. Hector backs away.
Rage in two?
They keep the chase going. Another spear. It comes too late. The rage is out. Ame still lives. Faith Beyond very low. They're keeping the damage on him to break the blinks. Gojira with the stun. Are they actually doing this? Beastcoast, they find another. Why? Gone! How? How? They won that fight.
It just kept going. You know, the fight just continues. They stay after. They keep it going on the come up there.
Zinq looks like he's going to die, but he gets a life steal from Sidekick and his ult. And at this point, hold that thought.
They'll find another. Gojira. This is a kill onto the Nyx assassin, I think. No! Doesn't get lucky with the spin, but they'll find him with the dust. So that is a pickup that they need as the lead was brought down to just 6K. They'll find Stinger here. Fly still in the area as the CM brought into the embrace of Faith Beyond on that Axe. 11 stacks now. The calling armor.
This doesn't make the game just like suddenly even or anything, right? They got these kills, but what it does to me is that like, I feel like now there's actually a real chance there's a
plays. Maybe on Whisper on the mid lane, maybe on Hector bot. They're going to try to look for just any kill that they can get on the map.
Have the Leshrac right there. The rest of LGD going for the wrap. We'll see if Hector is found. They see both of them on the lane. This is dangerous. Hector caught, looking for the impale. Not going to happen. An easy pickup and exactly what LGD needed. 70 seconds, no void.
Oh, he actually had buyback too. I'm not sure what happened there. But gone now.
Who, Hector?
Yeah.
200 gold
He
play
bought
now.
out the Mjolnir recipe.
Oh, he did. Yeah. Okay.
Jump in, find another, CM dead. Just good movement. LGD, when the fights get a little bit wild, obviously they're in a really good position on Beastcoast, but when they find him in the open field, Beastcoast can...
Sneaky with the Nyx assassinate. He gets pinged out. It was spotted by Ame.
Yeah, they know. Smile. They're actually defending these tier 2s. Interesting. They're not wanting to give up this map here. Looking for it. CM opening a good arena to make this happen, but the taunt is there, so no spear for the follow-up. CM already done, nothing to say. Awaken through that tree volley. Whisper just tries to get out of there, but it doesn't look like it's gonna happen. They bring down the Mars. LGD keep it going.
It really is the static notes from Y. They've been so good. They ruined so many of these additional plays where someone's trying to follow up like that, like Whisper jumping in.
They have to do everything together. When you're ahead, you have the advantage. You can know. If Axe doesn't show up to a fight and it's 4v5, the game is just even gold-wise. That's how much gold ahead LGD is right now. So it's really important that Beastcoast is constantly.
They find him again. K1 gets the BKB. Oh, the bash! Oh man, a little bit of luck, a little bit of skill. It works out well for them. Nyx is still hidden to the side. The tree volley not doing nearly enough damage. LGD takedown 3. There are no buybacks available. They'll try and run away, but this one is looking in their hands now.
This game just seems like the story that Jao was saying before the game. Just no damage for the Void, no follow-up, no firepower, and LGD just keeps blocking at them, and nothing Beastcoast can do.
I mean, we said it too, right? We're like kind of on the same level.
Yeah,
I would say.
of course.
Yeah.
You too, Trent.
Yeah, thank you. It's fun to make that really clear.
BKB out, the CM already in trouble. They go for the burrow, look for the stun, some mana burn maybe. Whisper still hunting. They only catch the Marcy. That's not good enough. Nothing to say. Runs on in, finds Gojira. Whisper tries to stop this damage from coming through, but the dunk is there. No more Faceless Void. See Smile turns, tries to go for the tree volley, but the bash is already done. LGD are gonna close this out, push it to a game number 3.
Oh, I know that's what everybody here wanted to see, let's be honest. Crowd cheering their way to see themselves into a 1-1. We had some struggles finding game 3s as we came to the playoffs here, but we've got them now. Yeah, it's good now. We're all set.
Man, what an absolute turnaround as far as the performance is considering. I mean, you had this like game number 1, it was so back and forth, and LGD they just came
really cool that you can just pick Sven, and the entire draft you're dealing with the support Sven. You know, it's a stun and it's armor. That's all it is. We can pick Chaos Knight. He doesn't really care about that armor. He'll still kill heroes and then turn it to a core. And top, Bomb is getting very pressured.
Oh, down low. A couple more punches from Whisper. 8 stacks and it's enough. Whisper brings it down. First blood going to the bat. Again, 2 heroes that right now Beastcoast have picked that have had...
Everyone's quickly doing some math there.
You know what's interesting though is that each of these previous games we've seen the LGD squad come out ahead in terms of the laning stage, and right now it's looking pretty good for Beastcoast. In fact, with another jump through, this is going to be Ame under fire and dead in the top lane again. So Whisper, he has made this hero look good. He's doing it again in this elimination match.
I mean, if there's one thing you want to do, right, there's a couple of heroes here that when you're really feeling yourselves with these players, this is who they want, right?
Whisper. Oh, no. Whisper dropping low, but not quite dead. Y could maybe go for the kill here. He's actually going back underneath the tower. Stun from downtown. Ame wants him real bad. The movement speed, it's close, but it's not going to get him out. Whisper goes down.
You think he just wanted to die?
No, I don't think so, Trent. Gojira's gonna die afterwards.
He had fairy fire.
That's fair. That's a good point. No,
I think he knew he was dead.
What he probably didn't want to get stuck in the trees, though.
No,
We're
that
gonna be real about.
Tower is under attack.
Combination of the left track. You're not gonna have summons for very long.
So Kursak's going for the Dragonlance. It looks like he's going to go for right click, but Beastcoast actually is defending this tower.
Going for it. Whisper starting to build up. A lot of damage out from nothing to say, though. Stinger right on top of him, trying to bring him down. Do they have enough? A couple more punches. The IO heal. It won't keep him alive. Xingqiu chases in. Whisper stun. Big jump forward. Stun. And the lasso. Enough for the connection and the kill.
Gojira.
Whisper. He lives. Gojira did it.
Body in.
Unreal. They don't quite get out, but he dies Poison Fountain.
Feels good.
4 dead. Beastcoast. They made the rotation that they needed.
I'm flabbergasted. I can't believe Whisper lived. I can't believe he got that. Sven just has too much HP.
Nothing to say. Invis, they spot Stinger, able to break that charge.
Nice rebound.
Good rebound in. They get the ulti immediately, the fear, but Faith Beyond interrupted. It's not enough. He's going to get the split off. K1 separated from the rest of his team. He's trying to survive, get a kill, but it's not going to happen. Gojira now chased, now pummeled, and Ame there to clean up. So LGD win that fight in the mid with the split. And they find anybody else, doesn't quite look like it. Nothing to say. Yule Scepter lift up, and in fact, they do. Okay, the chase, the continue, and Stinger, he's gone.
It looks so good. The very start of the fight, the lasso into Requiem with the splitter. It looked like he was going to be a 3-man Earth splitter, but the Wraith Pact makes him survive.
That's true.
So
that's pretty good against
there's
him.
a DD and BKB on Chris Luck on the Shadow King, level 13.
I mean, they want to fight right now in LGD. If they take this poorly, this could go completely wrong, but it's starting off pretty good. Stinger there, stun onto 2, the rebound forward, pulls him in, tries to make this work. They get the charge, connecting onto Stinger with Marcy dead. Things get weird. The lift up on the Shadow Fiend. This is looking pretty good, but when he comes back down, he's got BKB ready. See Smile turns, ready to punch the lasso there. They got nothing to say. He's gone. Can they find any more? Hector, stun, Ame tries to run away. Good blink out. So with that, the disengage gets LGD out.
There too. Saw him in the fight. He got a little bit deep on the Spirit Breaker, but he manages to jump on in. And part of that was that, again, the illusions got purged instantly from K1.
No BKB.
Yule Scepter in some trouble, tries to turn, tries to get him out. Requiem of Souls going to get some separation, and K1 comes in, wants to clean up. No ulti available. He's dead. Now Zinq looking for a bash, not able to find it. No bash, but they do get the stun. Stinger, the stun! Oh, Stinger! You saved his life! Zinq brought down! They saved the region! LGD lose them all into Roche.
Oh, then I have a question of, do we have to wait for these BKBs? And every time you ask yourself, do we need to wait for BKBs? The game feels very stressful. It feels like you can never stand in front of them when they smoke you like they are right now. You can never hold areas. You're constantly running away and just worrying.
Ame in the river. They got eyes on him, but good blink out. Can Whisper find him? On the backside, the chase is there, the pushback, the lasso. Zinq wants to save, but he might just be going deeper in for trouble. Couple more punches, Faith Beyond, he has the split. This fight is in pretty far. They have everybody back alive in a second. With Marcy already dead, C-Smile, he just has to TP out.
Gets the blink off there on Whisper, up to the high ground, not found before the TP, so looks like Stinger will just get left behind here.
Yeah, and there's the lift up, so they'll find that Earth Spirit, or Elder Titan. And a couple more punches, LGD able to strike back. That's what they need.
Really close to being a disaster. He doesn't get the blink off on the Sven. That's probably just 2 free kills there. There's no turnaround. But
Post the tier 2 tower. Beastcoast gonna try and cement some positioning up here. Some great vision laid down as well.
Spurge on bot. He finds him. The relocate to try and get him out. Yules to interrupt.
Nice.
The rest of the team coming on in. See Smile swaggering forward. Gets him with the DD. Another hit. Why not?
Whisper.
He was ready. Listen.
You saw how close it was. For nothing to say Yules. It looked almost the exact same time of both of the Yules.
GD.
They have IO relocate with Lesh. They're TPing down. See Smile in pretty far. On the other side, they get the Yule Scepter lift up. See Smile in some trouble, getting pummeled, getting punched. He still has that Aegis though. The back line, they find Whisper. Still a ton of damage out. IO dead. K1 going toe-to-toe against Ame. BKB running out low. Gojira in. They chase, they stun. The rebound off the mark. K1 barely living. BKB finally out. Getting the regen, getting the lifesteal. A couple more punches. The Yule Scepter keeps him alive. The bash is there. The charge through. That's what LGD needed. But the fear, nothing to say. A couple more hits. C-Smile doesn't quite have the range. They're pulling them apart on LGD. 4 dead. Only C-Smile set, but the Requiem barely in time. The relocate gets him away, but C-Smile, he's left all alone on the stage and in the game. He doesn't have anybody with him. C-Smile goes down. LGD take that one.
They find that perfect moment. The Aegis is expiring. They see, like, you know, Beastcoast, they felt so comfortable. They have this
you see him run away. He'll have 20, 30 seconds left on God Strength, but there's just so many random spells that Beastcoast has. I don't think there's a Lotus yet on LGD. There's not much they can do to help them.
DD and Invis for Seasmile.
Right on top of him, they find one. The rebound is huge. Nothing to say. Trying to survive through that BKB. The Bloodstone doing some good work. But right on top of him, Gojira keeps the pressure going. Meanwhile, Ame turns to fight, takes down Stinger.
Gojira in the back.
They back away from this one. Does get brought very, very low. The blink in and the kill. Nothing to say. Still living, barely, but pulls in. K1 finds him for the finish, and they take down Whisper Ame. He's turning it up right now, but a 3-second stun. Seasmile still lifted in the air. They need that Shadow Fiend in there. They won't quite get it.
Especially when you know they have that confidence coming from an Aegis like that to just move forward on the map.
And nobody has buyback right now for either of these teams. Whisper did buy out for his, which is probably why they give him that Aegis.
I feel like it was such a strange miss that.
That is a rough one. Very rough. Still 6 minutes, but the big jump through. No Aegis on Shadow Fiend. That's the price you pay. And now K1 also goes down. Whisper's the only one left alive. LGD, they strike back in the biggest way.
All right, just a bait. We don't need him. That's all it was.
The damage of the Sven.
The source in the fight out. In fact, it's going to be the other way around. LGD push him to the other side. Okay, Aegis still a couple of seconds, 8 seconds left actually. Do they kill him in time? They do. So Aegis going to come back in just a moment. Trying to back away, but Seasmile, he's dead. Dead for 80. No buyback at all. Stinger also in trouble. Gonna get dropped. LGD win a huge one now as they will spot Gojira but can't bring him down in time.
And that's their turnaround hope. If Seasmile can survive, get here.
A lot of their heroes dead.
I mean, this trio kills someone instantly.
Hector pops it, push back onto everybody. The charge comes through. It's a lot of contain. Another flame break, nothing to say. Down low, gets pulled back in. Do they have the damage? The lasso, everything trying to kill him, but nothing to say. You ain't taking down this man.
Ame's just there. He's just kind of like sauntering in, you know, the music's playing, it's the boss sounds, the bass is thumping, and they want more.
They keep going. They keep finding him off the back of Xinq's Spirit Breaker. The last couple of minutes, it's all falling apart. And LGD, the ones that LGD, they do not want to be denied another year trying to make this lower bracket run work for themselves.
Gotta imagine they're playing this pretty safe. There's a tier 2 up top, so you don't have to go too
Jump
great.
in.
That was LGD.
Requiem out. Couple punches. Catching onto one. It's not enough damage. Nothing to say. Yule Scepter dodge away. Find Gojira. Kill him off. Seasmile nowhere to go. He too will fall. And LGD, the path is clear to move on. Top 6. Can they finish it off? Do they go all in or are they just going to play it safe? It looks
More impactful.
It's a true team effort here on the side of LGD. It's going to be very hard to pick off one of these little units. They're like the herd, you know? The buffalo running together. No one left behind.
I think it's been very impressive how Faith Beyond has been playing these fights. He keeps jumping in and committing his body. He knows how tanky he is. He keeps kiting it out with all the slows, and he's always the front line.
And looking to end this one here. Faith Beyond, the one up front and center, blinks in. BKB, nothing to say, still fine. They're going to TP out of there on one. And Xinq, are they going to be able to even kill him? They jump on in. Lasso saved. Gets him away. Couple more punches, 2-second stun, but K1 can't even hunt him down. The control is there. LGD, they cover themselves perfectly. GG is called. LGD, they're moving on.
They're on their feet here. The LGD fans, they love to see it. Again, looking a little bit worrisome there. Beastcoast managed to do so much in that early game, but LGD, they hold fast. They recognize how they can do this together as a team if they just tank up, watch that big initiation play that they need there from Whisper. And despite that really strong start, it's classic LGD.
I think Faith Beyond, again, as I was saying, a very impressive performance.